Hello, class. This is your professor, Professor Baltras. I just wanted to say hello, to orient you, to know that there's actually a human being, face, and voice to the name. And normally I do video announcements every week when I get the chance. So this is the first one, obviously. So welcome to the course. I guess I'll just jump right into it in terms of housekeeping and the like. A majority of you have already registered for mystatlab.com, and yes, it's very important for this class because all our homework, quizzes, and final exam are through that online platform. So if you haven't done that, do that immediately because our first homework assignment is ready and available for you there. Just so you know, when you log into MyStatLab, and the navigation is pretty intuitive. There's a menu on the left side of the screen, and you'll see things like homework and quizzes and tests, and that's exactly what they are. They're for the homework, quizzes, and final exam. And then when you click on it, you'll see week 1, week 2, week 3 as time goes on. You won't be able to see all the assignments immediately. If you want to work ahead, just let me know. I can change the start date for you. Or if you're traveling and you know you're going to have some access issues and you want to work ahead, just let me know. Likewise, each of those assignments also have a due date that's automatically programmed in there. And if you have some life events and issues going on, just let me know. As far as one more thing about MyStatLab, your performance in there, two things. The actual gradebook link that's in the system, that's how you view how you did, and so you can review each individual question. It's not intuitive. You would think you could click it right off the homework link after the testing window is closed, but it doesn't. So you have to actually click on gradebook to see the homework or quizzes, and click on the respective one that you want so you can review them. Also, the actual grades that are recorded in MyStatLab, I actually have to manually take them out and input them into Leo. So the gradebook that will be in Leo is your official gradebook. And so what I do periodically every few weeks is I will just copy over the accumulated homework and quizzes from MyStatLab into Leo. So just know that the official grades, if you will, in MyStatLab are kind of tentative, and whatever number I take from there and put into Leo becomes the official number. You have a lot of support in this class, obviously not from me, not just for me, that is. You also have a tutor at your disposal, and within Leo, if you click on the course content and scroll down, you'll see something about a tutor course, how to register for it, and I strongly advise that. Pretty much for everyone, because once you do it, it's done, and whether you use it or you don't, it's up to your discretion. And the students have, in the previous 2 sections, have found it very helpful. We used to have a tutor assigned to the specific course, but they kind of pulled them all together and made this course set up. So you'll get a different person every now and then, and it tends to work. So. But obviously I'm here for that. I'm really responsive. My preferred mode of communication is just email me. I got a nice iPhone, and that rings up, and I can respond pretty quickly. And like I said, I'm here in Okinawa, but the time zone difference I think is actually a benefit, because if you send me an email at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm probably not going to answer it, but it would be 9 a.m. the next day here, so I'd be on it. So it actually works in your favor. You'll see in the first written course announcement, there's a piece there about technology and stat software. That's very important. And the one thing I emphasize in this course is we're not going to. There's a lot of number crunching, but it's not manual calculations. You shouldn't be having to write formulas or doing anything by hand or even using a calculator. We have Excel, and we also have a program built into MyStatLab called StatCrunch. And the nice thing about StatCrunch, although it requires an internet connection, people who are using Macs or Chromebooks don't have to worry about platform or operating system issues. It works on everything, where Excel tends to operate differently in a Mac environment versus Windows, although I do have a Mac, so if you have problems with that, let me know. So again, pay attention to these course announcements. I tend to drop a lot of news and information and tidbits and the like in these course announcements. And so this week on top of the first homework assignment starting, we have discussion activity. So if you in Leo click the discussion link up top, you'll see the week 2, and it's on data displays, and it's a fun little activity that I tend to use. Just simply because it's the advent of the internet, we tend to get presented a lot of biased and misinformation, and especially when it comes to numbers and data. And so it's a good opportunity to find an example and correct it, if you will. So that's it. If you have any questions, life events, issues, let me know. Textbook issues even too, because we have the first 3 chapters saved as PDFs in the Leo class, so you really don't have to worry about that until you get the textbook. But that's that. Look forward to a fun class, a good semester. If you have any questions, just ask.